What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a breakdown video, kinda, um, but mainly looking forward, talking about the next game. Okay, so the breakdown of yesterday's game. I'm happy with our offense. I think the connection between Dak and Cobb and Dak and Cooper, the 1-2 punch of Elliott and Pollard, Witten, always balls out. Looking forward to seeing Michael Gallup back out there, even though he wasn't obviously in the game yesterday, but still, I think we could have scored more points had he been out there. Um, but and So our offense, I thought, played pretty good. Our offense always takes like one or two possessions, and then they just go boom, boom, boom right down their throats. I'm generally happy with what our offense has been doing. Um, we had two running backs yesterday with over 100 yards. First time that's happened for us since 1998, I think it was, or yeah, 1998. And I like the fact that afterwards they were interviewed together. I really appreciate that. I thought that was pretty nice that Elliott did that for Pollard, and I don't know if that was I don't know if that was Elliott's idea, but I would like to think it was. Um, and I like that they work well together. I like that they do that. Elliott's not being greedy and saying, "Oh, he can't do it. Let me go in here. I'll take care of it. Pollard, you just sit here. Don't worry about it. You can just come in when the game is already won. Don't even worry about it." No, Pollard comes in. He'll come in first quarter. He'll come in second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. He'll come in all that time. Give Elliott a rest. That way, when Elliott gets back out there, he can just right down their throat. Um, and I watched the cover four today with Scooter Magruder out there. Um, and they were saying that they're like the thunder and lightning. Elliott's the thunder and Pollard's the lightning, and there's no lightning without thunder, and vice versa. And so yeah, I really appreciate that. Now, defense. Yesterday, I was starting to get a little worried in that first half because our defense in that first half just got manhandled. Robert Quinn literally got lifted up out of the air. Okay, that is not okay. I mean, yes, we kept them out of the end zone. They didn't score a touchdown on us. Um, we only held them to 6 points. Just blah 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 blah. Whatever. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. Okay, with these teams coming up that we have, especially in the second half of the season, we got what, the freaking Vikings, the Bears, the Patriots, the Rams. We can't do that against these teams. We cannot do that against these teams. Even the Lions. If we did that to the Lions, I mean, Matthew Stafford's going to pick us apart. We cannot do that when we face these teams, because these teams coming up, they won't let us get a break. They won't let our defense start slow and then pick up, pick up, pick up. No, they're going to kill us if our defense keeps doing that. So we cannot do that anymore. No more. I mean, shoot, they made Josh Rosen look like an above average quarterback. They made these receivers look like they could be in the talk to go to the Pro Bowl. That is just sad. And I was listening to 1980s thing he had during halftime, and he was saying that Cheeto's not a cornerback. He's a safety. And by watching and rewatching the game, he just might be a safety. The only really good player that we had out there that was kind of consistent, maybe a little bit, was Jaylon Smith, but even Jaylon Smith was missing tackles yesterday. I mean, that is awful. We cannot do that against these teams that are coming up at all. We have to start strong, stay strong, and never let go. We need to play like we played against the Saints last season, where our defense was just relentless. We stood there like me being a martial artist. They just stood there and just kept their hands up and just kept returning punches, kept returning punches, kept returning punches. and just kept punching him in the face. And when they were down on the ground, got on top of him and just boom, just dropped elbows on him. That's how we need to keep. That's how we need to our defense to play. Even though these teams we faced the beginning of the season were sorry teams, honestly, they were sorry teams. We still can't do that against sorry teams. We almost were tied with the Dolphins at halftime. And that was just our defense. Literally, how football works is if the defense is playing sorry, that's going to affect how the offense is going to play. It may not seem like it should, and it really shouldn't, but it does. And so, us being almost tied at halftime, 10-6, is not okay. Not okay at all. We cannot do that against these teams coming up. We need to stand there, tell them to meet us in the middle of the mat, put our hands up, and just throw down with them. We can't play cute. We can't play fancy. We have to play basic, punch them in the mouth defense. And that's it. If we do that, because we have the talent to do that. We really do. And if we do that, we'll be okay. So that's my breakdown. Now, looking forward. Next week, the Cowboys travel to New Orleans. It's not a long trip. I used to live out there. I know how long the trip is. It's not super long. So there's no reason to have jet lag. There's no reason to be tired from the bus ride. There's none of that. No excuses. No excuses. They don't have Drew Brees. I think a couple of their other starters are hurt. Some of our defensive starters are hurt. Michael Gallup, there's a chance he may come back. There's a small chance he may come back. Who else? I think he's the only one. I don't see Tyrone Crawford coming back next week, or Woods. I don't see either of them coming back next week. There maybe Antoine. I don't think Xavier should. By the way, Darian Thompson did okay yesterday. I thought he did. And Tavon Austin, I don't see him coming back next week. So some of our good players may come back next week. Drew Brees he's out next game. So we're gonna be playing against Teddy Bridgewater, a mobile quarterback. Let me repeat that. Teddy Bridgewater, a mobile quarterback. Okay, he's like a poor man's version of who's the cat from Seattle? Why am I forgetting his name? Oh my goodness. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. So we cannot let him run on us. We have to stop the run. Okay? If we can stop Alvin Kamara and we can get in the face of Teddy Bridgewater, we will have a chance. We cannot have the pass rush like we had this last Sunday against the Saints. We need to get in his face and make him uncomfortable. Keep him in the pocket and get in his face. Okay? On offense, we need to have accurate throws. Dak had an interception this last Sunday against the Dolphins, and that was his fault. I'm not going to say it was the receiver's fault. I'm not going to say it was the offensive line fault because I rewatched that play again. The offensive line, honestly, did great on that play. Dak just got greedy. He tried to do something that he shouldn't have done. He's going to learn from that. He's not going to do it again. All right? He tried to throw it. He thought that we were talented enough to where he could throw it into triple coverage and not get picked off. Okay? So next week we go to New Orleans to play the Saints. I'm not going to do my prediction video just yet. I'm going to wait till we get a little bit closer to see if anybody gets hurt in practice and to see if if there's something that comes up that makes us feel more confident going into this game. I don't know about you guys. I like to listen to the podcasts and radio shows that are put forth by the Dallas Cowboys just to see how practice is looking out there and stuff like that. They talk about practice and talk about different team stuff on there. So Could we win this game next week? Of course we could. It's the NFL. You never know. Anything could happen on any given Sunday. But with all that being said, this is going to be one of the tougher teams we play this season. I think, anyway. I think the toughest team we're going to be playing this season is probably New England and probably either Green Bay or the Bears. One of those two teams. Maybe not the Bears. I think Green Bay and New England are going to be our two toughest teams. But I'm one of those Cowboys fans that thinks we can win all of our games. I mean, there's no reason why we can't. It's just mistakes that players make and coaches make, and it happens. So, but yeah. So let's look forward, guys. Enjoy this win. It's a great win. Victory Monday. Always a good thing. a good thing. But it's gotta. Enjoy this win, but look forward. Keep looking forward. Keep looking forward. Keep looking forward. Don't just settle. Never settle. Never settle until you win the Super Bowl, and then the next day start looking forward again. So I will see you all in the next video, guys. Leave a like if you guys like. Let me know what you guys think down below. What are some key things that the Cowboys need to do to win next Sunday's game against the Saints? And yeah, that's all I have, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Have a wonderful day, guys. God bless you all. Subscribe for more content just like this. And yep, so have a wonderful day, guys. God bless you all. Go Cowboys. Peace.